Hi, Scott from Digital Fish with this week's fishing report from Channel Island at the top of the Coromandel. The day started early and calm as we headed out from the North Shore to travel the 60 kilometres to Channel Island. We were in the Bay Fishing magazine boat and soon came upon some kahawai feeding out in the Gulf. They were easy to spot with the water being so glassy. We put a few in the live bait tank hoping the Channel Island kingfish were going to be hungry. We then pointed our nose into the sun and headed for Channel. Cruising around the island, the swift current was immediately noticeable. Our first approach was to cast lures close to the rocks, which got a little bit of attention but nothing serious. We tried a few drifts and then went to the light side of the island and anchored up with some burley and baits to tempt some snapper and hopefully a passing kingfish. I was straylining with some skipjack tuna when a better sized snapper mouthed the bait and I pulled the hook home. The mau had been stealing our bait, but in amongst the school, snapper were also coming up to grab the bait. A short tussle later and I had a good Channel Island snapper in the net. All the fish were in a fat condition. Looking at the aerial footage, you can see the amazing structure that makes up this dramatic piece of topography. Lying on the rocks, we spotted a local seal and went in to get a closer look. A few drifts further afield yielded nothing, so we decided to try along the Coromandel coastline with some lures. A blue cod came to say hello, but it was quiet there as well. Looking for workups on the way home, we came across numerous patches of petrels and kahawai. This was the biggest party we could find, with a few gannets diving into the fray. There was obvious bait sign and kahawai, but no snapper came out to play. We did however hook some big max sized jack max on micro jigs and kept a few for the table. These were some of the biggest mackerel I've seen in the Gulf. So we ended up with some fish for dinner, but nothing epic unfortunately. This is Scott from Digital Fish. Thanks for listening to my trip report at Channel Island.
Digital Fish, content that catches.